How are you doing, guys? Welcome back to the match preview. Arsenal against Manchester City. It's another one of these games which, listen, it's another time to try and race for the title. As you know, on Sunday, Arsenal face Manchester City at the Emirates. 4:30 kickoff on Sunday, the 8th of October, and this is by far our biggest game this season. And I know I've said that about a lot of games, but now that this one is here, it definitely is. It definitely 100%, 1000 trillion% is our biggest game of the season right now. Manchester City at home. Our opponents, Manchester City, will actually be without Rodri for the game, which is fantastic news for us Arsenal fans. He picked up a red card against Nottingham Forest last weekend, so he will be out of action for this game. Apparently, from what I've been hearing, so too will John Stones. I don't know if that's another one of Guardiola's mind tricks or anything, but I hope that John Stones isn't available, because then they'd have to play someone shit like an Akanji or something like that. But yeah, listen, I didn't do the match preview to the Lens game, and I'm pretty happy, and I'm quite happy I didn't. But I know we lost that game 2-1, and yeah, fair enough. But about this game, I'm somewhat confident, and I know it's crazy to think, oh, bro, why are you confident about this game? Why are you confident? Why are you confident? Why the fuck are you confident? Take a look and just listen to what he said in this press conference on Mikel Arteta. He wants to give players another go, and team selection is going to be very crucial for this game. He has to get this right for this game. He really does. I think Saka is in action. I don't know whether Martinelli is going to be fit to play the game or not. We'll have to wait and see. For Gabriel Martinelli, I don't know whether he is actually going to be fit enough to play for the game. I'll check now quickly. Alright, so I have just checked, and it looks like that Martinelli is going to be absent from the game. So I know what lineup I'm going to go with now, and it's going to be very interesting to see what Mikel Arteta puts out. But this is what I would go with personally, not with what Arteta would go with. And with that said, let's get into the predicted 11. In goal, David Raya. As I said in the last match previews or any other game, Mikel Arteta has made it pretty clear now that his number one is David Raya, and I don't mind, but I think sometimes you have to. You have to rotate. Raya's an exceptional keeper, but so is Ramsdale, and it's hard to drop Ramsdale because of the journey that he's had in the Premier League and in the Champions League. I mean, Raya's at fault for the goal, the first goal that RC Lens conceded anyway. But it's one little fuck up that he did, and yeah. But we move on. He goes in goal for me, no question about that. Into the defence, first of all, this is actually where. No, you know what? I'm gonna keep it the same. So I'm gonna go with Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, and Ben White. That's what I'm gonna go with. See, that back four just pretty much says it all. That's a very straightforward choice for me. In Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, and Ben White. Into the midfield, this is where I make a change. So I'm going to go with Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard, and Thomas Partey, who is back now from his hamstring injury that he picked up. I think it was early September. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was early September when he picked up that injury in training there, and then he was unavailable for the rest of the games. But Thomas Partey, he definitely starts this game for me. He's a machine. Odegaard as well, no question about it, and Declan Rice again, no question about it. Into the attacking three, this is where a couple changes could be made. And you know, in midweek, Arteta did go with the front three of Arteta did go with the front three of Jesus, Saka, and then Ketia. But I know Saka is available for this game. I wouldn't play him. I wouldn't play him. You know, I wouldn't play him. He's too important to us. And I know this is our biggest game of this season, but he needs a rest. And I feel like if he can get a rest in this game, get a rest for England for 2 weeks, he'll come back after the international break and be something else. Trust me. So, because I'm not playing him, I'm gonna play Trossard on the left, Jesus up top, and Nelson on the right. I think Reece Nelson has earned himself a place in the starting 11 against Manchester City as well, especially against Manchester City. No question about it. Reece Nelson earned the place. He deserves a spot in this game. So the team I've gone with is David Raya in goals, Zinchenko, Gabriel Saliba and Ben White. Rice, Partey and Odegaard, Trossard, Jesus and Reece Nelson. So yeah, that is mainly it really for this match preview. Arsenal against Man City. Big game, absolutely big game. I'll be putting some posts on my Instagram and of previews up to the game and that, and match day up next and this, that, the other, and I'm going to the pub again for the 3rd week in a row. So yeah, listen, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And with that said, we're gonna do this.